Hello everyone, in this video I want to show you how to use the Arduino IDE to create your own sketches for the OpenSourceBio, so you can measure pH, dissolved oxygen, electrical conductivity, and temperature. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get the OpenSourceBio library and put it in the Arduino's directory the way I have it here. So once you have done that, you want to go ahead and open the Arduino IDE. So with the Arduino IDE open, let's go ahead and run some of the examples in the library. So you want to go to File, Examples, OpenSourceBio. And before I run one of the examples, let me go ahead and show you how the OpenSourceBio runs the Arduino sketches that you upload to it. So as you know, the OpenSourceBio has an Arduino Uno in it, and as you can see right now, we're in the home screen. To access the screen where the Arduino sketch result will show, you want to press the back button until you get to this black screen. So the OpenSourceBio software that you are seeing right now, which would be this temperature probe here, and the main menu or the main screen, that software is independent of the sketches that you write. So the only place where you will see your sketches is in this screen that is black right now. So let's start off with the Hello World example that we have in the library. So I'm going to click on Hello World. And you want to make sure that under Tools, the Arduino Uno is selected, and also make sure that you have selected your correct port. So let's go ahead and upload the Hello World example. So this example simply prints out the world's Hello World on the screen. So as you can see now, the Hello World text is showing up on the screen. This example is pretty short, so this is the function that displays the text. It's called display text. Prior to that, we clear the screen to a black color. This is simply the position of the text, color of the text, and the text background, and of course the actual text that we want to display. In the examples, we also have a template example. So this is the basic template that you can use for all your sketches. Let's go ahead and run a different example. Now I'm going to show you the draw date example. So the OpenSourceBio has a real-time clock in it, and we created an example to show you how to display the date on the screen. So I'm going to upload the example, and let me go ahead and press the view button again so that it refreshes the screen. So right now it's displaying the date, and that is the same date that is showing up in my computer. Of course, you can do more than simply obtaining the date and displaying text. We have a continuous temperature graph example. So the OpenSourceBio has a temperature probe connected to it at all times, and this example simply plots the temperature in a graph. So I'm going to upload the sketch to show you how that one looks. So that is the temperature right now. You can see that it's showing the numeric value of the temperature as well as a graph. You can of course plot other probes. So let me go ahead and show you another example that so right now the graph example is using a step graph. let's go ahead and show, let me go ahead and show you how to use a bar graph example. So the bar graph samples for X time example can plot any probe's value. So if you want to use your pH probe or your EC probe or your dissolved oxygen probe, any probe, and let's say that you want to run you want to show the graph for X amount of time. In this case, that would be 3 minutes. And so this example was made for the pH probe. The only thing you have to change in this example, if you want to use other probes, is the sample time in minutes as well as the expected value. So if I'm measuring pH, my max value or the max value that I'm expecting would be 14. So I'm going to upload this example, but before I do that, I have to attach the pH probe as well as go to the settings and change the probe type to pH. So I'm going to go to the settings right now. So I'm going to press the back button, press the menu button, go to setup, select probe type, select pH. So now that I'm in pH mode, I'm going to attach the pH probe. So I have, I'm attaching the pH probe right now, and it has a solution right now with a pH of 7.5. So I'm going to go ahead and upload the example to show you how that looks. So that should take pH samples for 3 minutes, and the max value that I'm expecting is 14. Of course, it's not going to get to 14 since my solution is only 7, but that should be the value that you expect to be the max for whatever measurements you're doing. So it's done uploading, and I'm going to click view to go to the Arduino screen. So that is a bar graph showing up right now on the OpenSourceBio screen, and you can see the numeric value of the pH as well as the bar graph. So that is what this example does, and like I said, all you have to do is change the probe physically, or in other words, attach the probe that you want to measure, as well as go to the setup menu and select the probe type there, and of course also change the maximum expected value. So you don't have to worry about messing with any other stuff here. All you have to do is change the value of these two lines for your own purposes. And once we get to, in this case, 3 minutes, the text at the top will change to sampling session complete. And well, if you want to change the color of that text, sampling session complete, you can do it here. You can change the background. I mean, this is the actual text, or you can also change the background of the text. We also have other examples. You can go ahead and run those, but I just wanted to show you the ones that you will probably be using the most, which are the graphing and maybe obtaining the date. The other ones are just showing you how to draw rectangles, draw text, and like I said, we have a template. We also have the display current readings example, so that one will show you the current readings for whatever probe you have selected in the menu. So that is how you use the examples in the library, but of course the library is open source. So if you go to the library, you're going to see all the source code that we have for the library. So the 3 files that make up the library are these 3 that I have here. So if our examples do not satisfy your needs, or if you need to do anything that we don't have in them, then you can go ahead here and check out our code and modify it to your own needs. We have commented the code to help you along the way, so let me go ahead and show you the contents of the source files. So all of this is provided to you, and we have comments to show you what each of the parameters are. To get a quick understanding of what you can do with the library, I suggest that you open the H file, and in this class, in the OpenSourceBio class, you want to look at the functions and constants that are public. Those are the ones that are available through the object that you create in the examples for this class. And if you want to see what each of these functions do, you can check out our manual for the OpenSourceBio, or you can go to the CPP file and read the comments for each of the functions. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.